What's up guys, my name is G Santos. Today we have a special guest.
We just want to take you guys through just casual talk. What you should know before traveling.
Alright.
When you're traveling, the plans you have to make. Airport rules. And many more. Just join us.
I'm bringing in some, of course, my GoPro Hero 6. Alright, so this is the tools that I'm bringing. So now I will ask Steven when he is traveling. So we usually how he record his travel by means of what?
When I'm always traveling, you cannot miss me. I always have my phone with me. So one of the gadgets I use a lot is my phone to record, all the moments, So I carry my camera too, but I don't use it quite often. I have a Nikon, so I don't use it quite often, but my phone just does it for me. And of course, before I travel, I check on my travel insurance. That's very important,
Alright,
guys.
correct.
You got to sort your travel insurance. You know what I mean? Yeah, and just set yourself.
Correct. Make sure you have this travel insurance, and of course you have to be alert, most especially on your belongings. If you are traveling, most especially in Europe, you have to be careful, brother and sister, because as you know, Europe is a place that many things are happening. So you have to be careful while you're in the train or in the public places. So you have to be careful of your surroundings. So many things are going on. So you have to be careful. Okay. All right.
Just to add on what Ian said, when you decide to travel to a place, I would urge you guys, just to do your research thoroughly. When doing a research, you have to book your hotels in advance. Things like hotel, because those things can make you be deported. Because I remember when I was going to Canada, I had to book hotel, just to show them when I reach there at least where you're gonna sleep, because you have to book it. You have to book hotels, book your trips, and when you reach in that airport, destination airport, just take the taxi, the official taxi. Don't just go to any other place, because you never know.
Yeah.
Here where we are is very safe, but you can't trust Europe or other places. You can't say that it's that safe. So you just take care of yourself so much, and never interact with people in the airport. Straight from the check-in gates, just go straight to your flight. Don't talk to anybody. Don't engage with anybody. Because I've seen cases, many guys being arrested because somebody planted something on the bag or something like that. You wouldn't wish to experience such a thing. So those are just my tips.
Yeah. For safety, for safety trips. So those are the things that we are able to share with you guys. So make sure you have to be careful on that. All right. So this is what we can able to share with you guys. If you are participating, no problem. Just drop us a message. Join us in a chat box. Okay. So we're waiting for you guys. All right.
And also, when you plan to travel, guys, always pick the right season. Because when I went to Canada, I went definitely August. Summer was just starting. You won't stay out for long. So matters a lot in you enjoying your trip wherever you're going. I think
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good insight of travel. Attentive of the weather, climate, so that your belongings or the things that you want to bring, maybe jacket or any other things that it can be helpful for you in terms of weather condition in different nations. So of course, for example, for me, I'm a Filipino, so most of the time we are season hot weather, so we are not used to this cold climate. So make sure we have to be aware of these situations that we're going to face when we're going to a different nation. So we have to be careful on that. Okay, so we have to be knowledgeable in which kind of things that we're going to bring. All right, guys.
Yeah. And also, just to add on, after they booked,
Mhm.
online, when booking your hotel, check the reviews among other travelers. If it has less review travelers on that page, which hotel you're booking, the street, the restaurant, just look at their reviews. It will help you a long way, I guess so. So here,
Ah.
uh,
Mm-hmm.
when
So
traveling, what did you encounter? I mean, like the good part and the bad part when you're traveling. I mean, what did you encounter?
in terms
Let's
of
talk about America, because you're African traveler, we know. So let's talk about US. That's the big.
no in
That's the
terms of
world's brain.
no in terms of experience. So driving experience, it will be if you're a Filipino, you go to America to drive. Okay, so there's no adjustment on that. Only the difference is quite little bit discipline in terms of driving. And my license is a UAE license, so I can able to apply for international driving license. So our license in Dubai, so it can be used as a, they acknowledge this license as a tourist. And the difficult part, I think not that all. The only thing is like, of course, we don't know the street and the places, so it's quite challenging because of, as our tips. So if you go to Los Angeles or you go to New York, so San Francisco, all these places are have this people wearing this costume. They call it a traveler strap, a tourist strap, because if you want to take photo with them wearing this costume, so you have to give tips like $1, $2, $5. So you have to be careful on that. And some of them also, they're handing over a fake CD, like a fake album that they're they're artists, so they're selling this one also. They're asking money for that, like around $5 to $20. So you have to give them. So make sure you have to be aware of this. As a Asian, as an Asian, also we have to take care of that and make sure we have to be aware of the words that we are saying, most especially for other nation, because some of them they will feel like we are racist. So we have to be careful on that words that we are saying. So those are the things. All right.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I just want to share with you guys my experience
Uh,
in Canada. I mean, there's some things we can do, little things like smiling.
yeah.
I mean, I was surprised because it doesn't happen to me quite often. You know, like back there when I was in Toronto, like you just see people like smiling, you know, at your face. I mean, if you're traveling, just smiles goes a long way. You know, just practice smiling. I mean, it doesn't cost you anything. And if you're going to those places, because it will be having
Correct.
the routes where you're going clearly indicated over there, so
Correct.
it will be easy for you to move from point A to B. And
Yeah,
like
correct,
taxi could
correct.
be expensive.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So those are the itinerary from point A to point B to point C. So day 1, day 2, day 3, you have to make sure that you have your all itinerary arranged. Okay, so that you will not be able to adjust that you already pre-planned, and you will be aware which kind of bus or might take place. But means of when you go down to wrong places, so make sure you have to be what you call this one. You have to be aware of that. So you have to enjoy the moment that you get lost, so that you will be able to experience the unnecessary things also in a right way. All right. Okay.
Just to add on that, on the issue of monetary
Mhm.
cash,
Yeah.
guys, when you're traveling, don't carry too much cash on you. I mean, now we're in the world of, you can use your ATM. Just have your ATM, but carry little cash. Don't carry too much cash because it's risky. You never know who's watching or out there to rob you or something.
Yeah, that's correct.
And all your documents, passport, insurance, make sure you take a copy, like take a picture with your phone, save them in the cloud,
Mhm.
or save them in the Google Photos, so
Yeah.
that you can access, because maybe you can lose your passport
Correct.
in a
Correct.
foreign country. What will you do after then? You can
Yeah.
be stranded. I mean, if you have them over there, it will help you a great deal.
All
Believe
right.
me not.
Yeah. Correct. Especially if you're in America, so you have to you have to break down the notes. Don't keep $100 bills with you. Okay, if you have to make it singles, fives, tens. Okay, so 20s, 50 is the 50. I think $50 is the big note from them. So make sure you have to break everything.
And as somebody who loves food so much, that's why you see
Yeah.
you building muscles.
Yeah.
guys, if you book hotel, take hotel with the breakfast. It's very important.
Yeah, that's correct.
First
That's
thing
correct.
in the morning.
Let us.
Back on the travel diaries.
Mhm.
I just want to tell people, you know, there are some of my friends back home, Kenya, some in Canada want to visit Dubai. One thing you have to do is respect the local customs. You know, because we're talking about traveling general, not only in Canada, it's general.
Okay.
I want to say, guys, thank you so much. At least we've shared with you. We'll always be doing this. This is not the last. This is not the first. We'll be doing and we'll keep doing these videos just to help you guys understand. We'll be talking about my YouTube page, Steve. Okay.
All right.
So just feel free to subscribe.